week 18. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving 2. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They go play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They'll run here on 1st down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. He's going to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Running it after the penalty. And that's not what the offense started with. They stand for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. I got to imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock. But cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
Here we go. 19, 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds a man right side. This gets forward to around the 29. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 70. Ready.
They're going play action. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Looking underneath here. Benson. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Now he takes it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Gain 15 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. Running right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He just got rid of it, Brock, when he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Get it. Panther 60, Panther 6, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 6.
2nd down pass play coming. It is Cup, left side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Making the call himself. Before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Hardy on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for a Rams.
Offense up to the line fast.
First stage at the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have it 2nd and 4. Looking in the air here. Looking slant route complete. And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
This is one of those times, Kate, where special teams have a chance to be special. Right? The opponent goes down and scores a touchdown like that. Oh, it's off to a great start.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19, Cowboy 80.
Airing it out to start this drive. Complete out to the right. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
I'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Goes to the hurry up here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. On the move, headed right. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position. Ray
now on the return. And he gets to the 25. before going out.
26-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Brought in inside the 20. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams take the lead on the first play of the drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Bronco 80.
They'll come out throwing. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check smash, check smash.
We give on 2nd to Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Rams are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down now, ball at the 33. There's a dive up the middle, and he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Lean back motions right. Throwing it on 2nd down. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense is set. First and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Oh, the football's loose. And the Cardinals pick it up.
Yeah, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' show my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's the handoff. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Kid, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage, down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
So they will indeed accept that penalty. To the air now on first and 10. He finds Brown right side. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
4 yards on the pickup.
Second and 6 awaits on the other side. And we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. This is second and 6 coming up. They're going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. To throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Okay.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Rolling into enemy territory. He takes it down to the 33. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on. Check. Check the Eagle. Go check.
Back to throw now. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
19 tight. 19. Here we go. Start.
Pass play coming here. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's keeping it again. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Cougar 19.
Setting up to throw. Caught out wide. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals tie it just before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead.
16.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Gray now on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Throwing now on first down. Escapes the pocket. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and long. Need to give themselves a shot for third. Back to throw. This is a heater going deep. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. The Rams are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, she's going to send this one forward. Starts the return at the 34. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Ready! Liking 18!
Now throw to start the drive. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Here we go!
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Complete out to the right side. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
An 8-yard
18
gain.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, hop 70, hop 70. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that...
Wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you've got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
They work against the blitz. He finds Kincaid running the slant. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, here we go. 79.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Back to throw. Just caught 9-yard line. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams push their lead to 6. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a man right side. He'll get it up to the 44.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, it gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here's a screen to Benson. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's go.
Throwing it again here. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can retake the lead as they tie it up here. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Hardy on the return. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Ball 80. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Pass play on 1st and goal. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead to 7. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically. You know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Gray now on the return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that. Right near the 25-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They'll throw it here on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
And they send their back in motion right. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll throw from his end zone. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
The 36-yard line.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. They've got first down here from the 36. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league in short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals lead by 15 now.
Rams 23.
Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Gray now on the return. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He throws a bullet to the center. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford. Well, that should pretty much shut the last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Here's a quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
No, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Working on 1st down. Headed out right. Cut near the goal line. He will not score. But that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Tag! Nick Cougar 19! Steady!
From the red zone now. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 3-score game. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. Hardy on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They're throwing it. He puts some juice on a deep throw, and they pick him off again. And the Cardinals take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Ready,
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80!
He's going to throw again on second down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. It's first down downs after picking up about 7.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Connects on the crosser. He's out in the clear. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. Hardy on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Finds Kincaid. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Some of these quarterbacks, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. He's hitting him on the dive. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to the well again. Well, this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Cardinals go to the dime look here. 3rd down. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Rams hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Running back motions right. Gives here to the motion man. They'll have the first down and even more. He has this down to the 34. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
19, Tiger, 19.
Putting a receiver in motion. They'll run here, following the penalty. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
60 Eagles. Let's go.
Dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. They send him in. Completes this one to Gray. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams trail by 22 now. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
It's undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
Ready, set.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Get it. Ready.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He puts some air under it deep down the left. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.